Hej, cześć, witam was bardzo serdecznie. Ja jestem Pawko, to jest kolejny odcinek z NBA kariery. Tym razem zagramy sobie z Oklahoma City Thunder. Więc przechodzimy do spotkania. Powinien być jakiś filmik.
And you know he'll come to play. I love his versatility, but that makes shutting him down next to impossible. Coach gave us a full breakdown of what to expect, and we watched plenty of film. But sometimes you just gotta throw all that out the window and settle things on the court. And I'm ready. Bring it, KD.
Oczywiście nasza postać, Pawko YouTube. Gramy w Atlancie Hawks.
Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K
Zaczynamy z ławki.
This is Kevin Harlan with
To zawsze
Anthony
bywa.
and Clark Kellogg alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke.
I tutaj każe nam kryć Ibakę, która ma 80 overalla.
If you're just
Więc co
tuning in,
będziemy
we've got
robić?
about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Last season, Atlanta showed just
Ibaka
how
jest
much
tu.
fun a team can have playing team basketball, a complete team effort. We use that word a lot. You don't see it much in the NBA.
Oj,
but boy, they
rzucił,
epitomize it.
niestety.
Yeah, they sure did. Refreshing to see a team do that well.
Nie udało się go wybronić.
Without a real superstar. Just a solid group that understood their roles and played them perfectly.
On the court for Atlanta, Freak in at the 4 spot. Teague out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Horford. And it's Millsap in at the 3 slot. Here's Horford. Can't hit. Good
O,
D
ty
by
zabrali nam
Westbrook.
tutaj.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Here's Roberson. Taking a look at his numbers.
Oj,
He averages
podanie do
about 7
Kantera.
points a game. Kanter. Good work defensively
No i
by
mamy
Horford.
pierwszą zbiórkę.
And folks, it's not like the Hawks didn't have talent. I mean, they did have 4 All-Stars last year. None of them voted in, however.
In the corner, it's Freak. Back to Horford. Hawks passing it around. Lock at 6. Teague for 3. Count that one.
O, jest ładny rzut za 3.
Teague's got his first 3 points of the game.
They really can't
Naszego
allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just
kompana z
inviting
drużyny.
You know, what shows you just how team-oriented the Hawks were last season was this stat. They never had anybody score more than 30 points for them in the game.
Russell Westbrook, no i zablokowany. Faulowany przez Schroedera.
And guys, you talk about players who have that killer instinct. Russell Westbrook is right at the top of that list.
And you think, Greg, about
Westbrook raczej to trafi, bo to jest klasowy zawodnik.
very apparent at times. Players praise and Clark, I think, fear him for just that characteristic alone.
Well, how about this, Kevin? Kobe Bryant said Westbrook has the same love for competition that he has. Whenever other guards are pulled,
O, rzut za 3 i mamy trafienie.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a
Hardway
very easy
Junior.
basket with that setup.
Pass to Waiters. Durant kicks to Adams. Uses both hands.
Ajajaj,
Excellent vision by Durant.
ciężko
out
było
there.
go
What a
pokryć
nice pass.
znowu.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, I was able to talk with Billy Donovan for a moment. After taking the first matchup with them, he wants his team to be even more
Zasłona.
assertive on the offensive
No i
end.
trafienie za
He
3.
told me, I feel we can have our way on offense. Get them into matchups that they don't like and find points that way. It's what helped in our first meeting. Let's see if they can do it again here, guys.
Thanks for filling us in there, Doris. Thank you so much. Getting their offense sorted out is the priority here, guys.
And that's what typically drives them. So no big surprise there. They'll be expending most of their energy. at the
Ajajaj,
offensive
trafił.
Well, I tell you what, they better save some of that energy for deep. I don't care how much you score. At some point, you got to stop some people too.
And the pass to Hardaway. Splitter with a screen on Durant. They set the screen. Up off the screen.
No i ładnie. Jest, kolejne są punkty.
And the shot
2
counts.
plus 1.
It's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. DJ Augustine's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And the one thing Thiago Splitter gives
I
you
prowadzimy
every
17 do
year,
14.
consistency, the numbers, the effort, the results, all very familiar every year.
Yeah, his game is really built on the intangibles. He hustles, he knows where he's supposed to be, he gets to the right spot at the right time, crashes the boards, takes charges, he does all the little stuff.
And he gets the bucket.
Oczywiście będę się starał jak najlepszą ocenę tutaj
36
zdobyć.
seconds left to play here in the first.
Jak najlepsze statystyki.
Kicks to Hardaway.
Jest rzut za 3, ale nie trafiony. Zbiórka.
Foul call that time in the way up.
No i mamy faul.
Two chances at the free throw
Adamsa.
line here. The Hawks have shot just one free throw.
Dwa rzuty naszego tutaj zawodnika.
As a team, really
Drużyny.
just middle of the pack in
Pierwszy
terms of their
trafiony.
percentage from the line at about 76.
And this year
I
they
drugi
haven't
też.
quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Looking at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks, it was a win against Dallas.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off
Kryjemy
the
Adamsa.
charts. It seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling,
Jest
weren't they?
zbiórka, ładnie.
Great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
No good
Ajajaj.
on the fast break pull-up.
Nie udało się trafić na koniec.
Well, it's been a high
Ale
scoring
dobry
competitive
wynik.
game through the
Po pierwszej tutaj
And here's Freak.
połówce.
On his experience is a one and done college player.
It was definitely a hard decision. I had to sit down with my family and weigh the
A nasz
options
zawodnik
and
tutaj
really
coś
take the
gada.
time to figure out what's best for me. It was tough. I mean, I loved my team, my coaches, and just the whole college experience, you know. But on the other hand, there's always a risk of injury, you know. I just felt like I was ready to take my game to the next level, so why wait? And I think it turned out for the best. No regrets.
A tak więc przechodzimy do meczu. Pogadał sobie i nas puścił w połowie drugiej. Tutaj połóweczki.
Then for the Hawks, Splitters checked in for Horford. Freak comes in for Paul Millsap. And it's Kent Bazemore in for
Oj,
Thabo Sefolosha.
trafił ładnie, ładnie tutaj.
And Adams in the middle.
Za 3.
Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Durant in at the three. That's the lineup in the
Wykryć
game for
Ibakę.
Oklahoma City. Well, you look back on the Thunder last season and the theme was
Westbrook tam
injury.
ładnie, kurczę,
Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
pogrywa
And,
sobie.
you know, the big three, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka all missed significant
O,
time.
już tam
Only
tutaj
Westbrook of those three was able to finish the
Danka
season.
zasadził.
Guys, no one team
Russell
gained
Westbrook.
control early on.
Give and take, back and forth, the whole way thus far.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Right side Corver. It's
Może
Freak
pierwsze
down to
punkty
the key.
zdobędziemy. Wejdźmy sobie pod kosz.
First shot,
I
first
są
basket.
pierwsze
He's
punkciki.
on the blocks fast.
And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get
Na razie
a
2
chance
punkty,
to
dwie
gel
zbiórki.
and play any stretch of games with their entire roster.
Adams shot is off.
Dobrze, Splitter łapie.
Evenly matched teams on the inside.
Jeff Tick,
The
Korver.
rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive
Chłopak od
effort
trójek.
from both
Tig.
on the backdoor.
Puts it up from 7, and it's Freak missing.
Ajajaj, nam tutaj
You know, every
nie udało się
franchise will
rzucić.
have a year that is just
Chciałem podejść pod
lost
kosz,
to
ale
injuries. I mean, it happens. The hard part of it for
Coś
the
mi nie
Thunder is
podszedł
that
pod
it
ten
happened
kosz.
while so many of their stars are in their prime.
Left now here in the second. A strong
No i mamy
finish
punkty.
under heavy pressure all over. Freaks got the lead up to 3 now.
podkoszowo, jak to robi
Really,
Marcin
the defense
Gortat.
is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Westbrook against T. The shot's good from
Aj,
Westbrook.
trafił.
Westbrook's got 4 points in the quarter.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Piłka Matik, musimy tutaj pomóc zasłoną.
Corver kicks to Freak, and he
I
dumps it
mamy
down.
Danka.
How about that
Ale ładne
fantastic
podanie.
finish and the aggressive move too, Kevin.
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Pass to Durant. There's the dish to
Ocenę
Westbrook.
B+, bardzo ładnie.
That three off the mark.
Aj, Korwer, mogliśmy to zostawić.
But it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Teague, the pass to
O, cena A minus,
and
więc
the bucket
spoko.
counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line.
Z akcja 2+1.
And so that brings the
Ale mamy koniec pierwszej tutaj, czy drugiej już połowy. Mamy przerwę. Tak zwany halftime. Jakieś tutaj obrady trenerskie i tak dalej.
here we go now, the start of the third.
Przejdziemy sobie szybko do meczu.
The Augustines checked in for Oklahoma City.
Zostaliśmy wpuszczeni znowu.
Ken Bazemore comes in for Cephalosha. And so in the game for the Hawks. Freak.
Trzecią
he's in at the
kwartę.
4 spot. Kent Bazemore is out there with Teague. Then there's Kyle Korver. And it's Horford in at the 5 down low. And Durant gets double teamed. For the lead. The offensive rebound.
Oj, zebrał counter. Ale dobra, nie trafił.
His first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points
Dobrze
came from
jest.
the stripe. He was feeling it. And I'll tell you guys, I mean, to see the improvement he's made in his free throw shooting in the space
A
of
i
just
teraz
one
trafił
season,
i przegrywamy
I
jednym
think it's been
punktem.
remarkable.
Yeah, and a big year for Enes Kanter last season. I mean, traded from the Jazz to the Thunder and finally saw the minutes that he was hoping for.
Trochę zasłony musimy tutaj porobić.
Here's Bazemore. Defended by Durant. Steps back and fires.
Czapa w wykonaniu Duranta.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I
Ale
like
mamy
to see
tutaj
guys do their work inside.
zebranie
The
przez
rebounding
Tiga.
has been excellent,
Dobra,
and
zbiórka,
that's
Tig.
always important in a close game.
Rzuca 3 Korwera,
The
nie
Hawks
trafia.
again can't hit.
Boy, with an open look
Łapie
like that,
Durant.
he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly. When
No i
he's
niestety przegrywamy 3
The
punktami.
Hawks trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They gotta find something, you're right. And that is good.
I ładne
Nine points for
trafienie
Jeff Teague.
Jeffa
You
Tiga.
battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it. You're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just
Przydałoby
like
się
you
ten
got
mecz
there.
wygrać.
And Augustine kicks to Cantor. And the powerful one-handed slam.
No i niestety
And that's how it's done. I mean, find
dunk
that
tutaj
hole in the
Kantera.
D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like
No,
this one,
oj,
you'd
oj,
think
oj, a już
they'd have a
trafienie
little more
tutaj
energy at the defensive end than that.
Korwera za 3.
They've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
There's a screen by Cantor. Augustine, that's good.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Oj, kolejna czapa.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
Boy, I tell you, last
Pierwszy
season
faul
was a
naszego
big one for the
zawodnika.
Hawks and Coach Budenholzer. Their dominant season won him multiple Coach of the Month titles.
Dobrze,
and
bo Oklahoma nam
eventually
trochę
he won the
ucieka
Coach of the Year award.
Waiters is
punktami.
checked in for the Thunder. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Schroeder's checked in. Cantor sets the pick for Durant. Takes a 3. And Cantor throws it
No
down.
i znowu nam
And that's an
Kanter
example
tutaj
of
uciekł.
willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Picked by
Podanie
Horford.
do Schroedera.
Teague with a clean look. And he sinks the
Jest
shot
trafienie.
coming off the strong pick.
Jeffa
Teague's
Tiga.
got 11 points. It was pretty obvious, I thought, Greg, that
Czy mało mam zbiórek trochę?
Jako
center.
I mean, Steve Kerr, there are a lot of good names you could put in there. But what he's done taking the Hawks to the top of the East, a few saw that coming.
I agree with you. I mean, he has transformed
Jest
this
zbiórka.
Hawks team over the past couple years.
Durant nie
Has a
trafia.
wonderful team game. You know, obviously a lot of influence coming from Pop when he was with San
Podanie do
Antonio.
Korwera. Trafienie za 3. Tak, tak więc kontynuujemy grę.
The last possession of the quarter.
I don't think there's any doubt about it. That's exactly what they should have in mind here.
Durant.
Screen by Ibaka. Three-pointer Augustine. The shot misses.
No i dobra, po trzeciej kwarcie prowadzimy jednym punktem. 54 do 53.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back.
Czy nas w ogóle wpuści? No nas niestety nie wpuścił. Czy wygraliśmy to spotkanie? Niestety przegraliśmy 4 punktami. Niestety nie udało nam się wygrać. 529 punktów.
Well, Kevin, a terrific win against a high caliber.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
No i zobaczymy dalej, co się tutaj wydarzy. Czy będzie jakaś cutscenka?
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Russell Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook został graczem tego meczu. Zdobył 19 punktów, 7 asyst, 7 zbiórek.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show.
Więc przejdźmy dalej. Zobaczymy, co się wydarzy. Czy będzie jakaś cutscenka? O, jest coś. Więc zobaczymy ją i skończymy ten odcinek.
I care about the game first, Dom. All that sounds great, but don't you think it's a little too early to be talking about all that?
Too early. LeBron was 12 years old in 6th grade when he was thinking Space Jam. It's never too early to take and make leaps.
I guess.
You guess. This isn't high school. This isn't college. This is the real world. And the real world is fueled by one thing.
Oh, money.
That's right. Money. Dollar bills, y'all. Why do you think they put presidents on them? Because that's what presides over us. I ever tell you guys about the first dollar I ever made?
No, Dom, but you're about to.
Yo, check this out. CC, this is a great story, right? So I'm 7 years old, Queens, New York, 1973. My older brother Lonzo, he's got a lemonade stand. So that summer, I'm like, Lonzo, you know, let me help out. Let me make a couple of bucks with you. He's like, all right, Dom, come on. I'll teach you the business. So I'm pouring tons of sugar. I'm squeezing the lemons. I got the lemonade stand all set up. I'm like, yo, I got this, right? So I'm watching during the course of the day. I'm noticing something Lonzo's doing. He's not charging for refills. That summer, I convinced Lonzo no more free refills, and we make $2,000 plus tips. Today, Lonzo's Lemonade is a national brand and publicly traded.
Oh, wow, that's dope.
I'm not here to impress. I'm here to improve and to assist. I'm like the Italian-American Magic Johnson, running point for Team Freak. No.
The only person running point around here will be me.
Takie bekowe nieraz teksty.
Got this again. I've seen the movie.
This is diamonds and platinum. Gold, forget about it. Silver, forget about it. This is diamonds and platinum. It's power and speed. Freak, this is what you have.
Tak ona śladuje.
You're on your way to being the biggest thing in the NBA. I'm proposing now that we dominate off the court as well as on.
I can't believe I'm saying this, Freak, but Dom has a point. You've been establishing yourself on the court, and now it's time to take it off the court. Wearing Jordan sneakers, I mean, the possibilities are endless.
Listen, Freak, you're gonna have to decide the legacy you want to leave. But I'm not some agent from the Yellow Pages. I'm Dom Pagnotti. I'm the man, the myth, the legend, the king, #1. I'm the best. And I'm a shark. And the Pagnotti shark is working for you. And we gotta set new goals and bigger goals, okay? I'm talking all-star game. I'm talking dunk contest. When was the last time you saw an NBA great in a dunk contest, huh? I'm talking first team All-NBA, first team All-Defensive team.
What about social media?
Yvette, great idea. Social media. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Let's kick it up a notch. www.freakandvibing.com. That's right. Your own website. I've already set it up for you and it's running great.
Wait, hold
Okay?
up.
Listen, I'm in negotiations right now. on a
Tyle
feature
gada, że
that will allow
szkoda
viewers
gadać.
to watch Freak and only him and his plays during the game.
Yeah, but you set up a website without consulting me?
Yeah.
When did this happen?
Last week.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is gonna be epic.
CC, I love you, but I got no time to waste. And you're out there busy doing whatever it is you're doing.
Whatever I'm doing, you know what? I'm really sick and tired of the disrespect. This is Team Freak, not the Dom Pagnotti
level.
Look, Ming Ching, I don't even know why you're here when your job is to look good and shut up.
Cece, chill.
No, I'm done chilling. Between your clown agent and your gold-digging girlfriend, I've had enough.
Gold digger. You're the winner of the Lucky Sperm contest, and I'll have you know I am currently starting my own fashion line. I've already got model contracts from Beijing to Milan, not to mention I graduated top of my class. Summa cum laude.
You mean thank you, Lottie?
I don't need a man to save me or provide for me, okay? I got
Dobra,
my
panny,
own.
skończcie gadać, bo
Okay, well,
za
if
długo
that's
to
the case,
trwa.
why has all your success and fame coincided with your relationship with my brother?
Ale to wiadomo,
I
taka
mean,
kariera,
really on top of your game. Wouldn't that
gdzie
have
musieli
happened
się z nią
without you?
zmagać.
Right? You know what, Cece? You're just jealous. It's okay, though. Why don't you just play the background, yeah? Enjoy the ride.
Aż mi się zachciało
May I
pić.
continue? Now listen, as far as movie properties go, I've already got a script based upon a story of your life, Freak, okay? So guys, check out these possible titles. Freakin' and Vibin', Life at Times, Volume 1. The Freak Chronicle, Freak the Fast and Furious, Part 1 does it, and this one's my favorite, Freak, you're gonna love this. He got Pagnotti.
Whoa,
You
okay,
love it,
all
right?
Dom. Yeah. Look, you're the man, but you're not the man. Okay, you work for me. You have to follow my lead. I'm all for your ideas, but in due
On gada jak
time.
taki
After
typowy
that,
murzyn.
focus on the court.
Jest biały.
We'll discuss some of your ideas at a later date. Understood?
Yo, we're cool in the gang, bro. That's all you gotta say.
All right, good. Thank you. Vet, chill. You cannot let Cece get underneath your skin. But on the same token, you cannot go out of your way to piss her off. I don't have time to be playing peacekeeper between you two.
You know what? We need to talk about this afterwards alone.
Fine. Cece, you need to hold this together. You and I both agreed long ago that Dom was the best agent for me. He has delivered. Are his methods questionable? Is he a shark? Yes and yes. But he's our shark. He's what's best for me, which means he is what's best for all of us. Your job is to bring us balance. Manage the team, sis. We all need to be on the same page.
You're right. But blood is thicker than water.
You know, I ain't trying to hear all that. I'm not here to hold hands. I'm here to win games and achieve greatness on and off the court. But in order for that to happen, I need everybody to be on point. Essentially, get right or get gone. Yeah, I don't have time to be teaching you guys how to work together. It either starts now or I find it elsewhere. Squash?
Panie Freak, wychodzimy i tyle.
Zucchini.
Koniec rozmowy.
Mr.
Blokowane
Dom
trofeum.
Pagnotti.
A, jeszcze tutaj coś.
The diamond and platinum himself. It's a
Super.
love-hate relationship.
What do you think about people who see your brother as just a meal ticket?
Well, that's why I'm here. I'm the gatekeeper. Yep. I smell it from a mile away.
When you take time out of your own personal life, do you have a personal life?
Dobra, to sobie pominiemy, bo tu są jakieś rozmowy śmieszne. Niezwiązane ze mną. Ponieważ trochę przedłużamy ten odcineczek tymi rozmowami niepotrzebnie. Tak więc kończymy ten odcinek. W następnym odcinku zagramy sobie z Indianą Pacers. Mam nadzieję, że wam się podobało. Komentujcie, subskrybujcie, łapkujcie. Trzymajcie się. Hejka!